Hi, today is March 13th, 2020, and I am doing a look at the cold case of the Austin.Texas yogurt shop murders of 1991. Currently, there is DNA evidence that is in a contention as far as going through and trying to find any kind of family that may have submitted DNA to testing and that kind of thing, which is I understand the concern, but I also think it's a shame that this family is not being considered at this time. I think they should check. That's my personal opinion. Now, what I did a number of readings, and what I get is that I believe that the four young men that were initially arrested, some of them let go, and eventually all of them innocent. This was the work and what I get in the cards of a hardened criminal that lived a criminal lifestyle. I get an adult male with maybe a little bit younger partner that I believe they might have picked up hitchhiking. I got the chariot and I got the fool. And then I got the 9 or 10 of cups. And there's this fantasy. I'm feeling like did this guy, the main perpetrator, pick up this individual that accompanied him to commit other crimes by hitchhiking? I had that feeling, and it had that feeling of discussion of fantasies. Oh, not very pleasant. The feeling of this main perpetrator, the one that just set the course of events. The other guy, I feel like, goes along with it once the main guy's approval of him as a tough guy. The main guy, the older guy, the King of Cups, that's what I'm going to refer to him as because he just keeps coming up as a King of Cups in my readings. I would say he had a connection to hard lifestyle. Drinking, drugs. I got motorbikes. I got a truck. Understand these things come to me in flashes, and it's all coming at once, and it can be very hard when you're reading the cards to differentiate between your own bias, imagination, and your intuition and the cards information. Okay? So you're trying to grab all of that, bottle it, and interpret it. So what I'm feeling with this King of Cups, like I said, already had a life of criminality records behind him, criminal record. They may not have come up in Austin, but maybe they didn't check somewhere else. This man had already, I'm shown, committed burglaries and theft and assault. Like I said, callous, really callous, didn't give a shit about women, misogynist, even more so than their partner. The partner was, I think, mentally probably somewhat limited in their ability to discern, not to absolve them from what they did, because I do think that they knew right from wrong. And I also get both of these individuals are probably dead. One of them, I think, turned on the other. And I think the other one, the older man, killed the younger one. Their partnership split, and I think he may have been afraid that the younger guy was too much of a softie and might spill. So I believe that he killed him. And I believe that then the main person, I'm shown confinement. I'm shown what feels like prison. There's justice and there's confinement and there's a murder there. They may have been executed for another crime, or they may have been killed while in prison or died in prison, but it would have been through violence. And I feel like the leader of the two was probably late 20s or mid 30s in there. So I don't think that I think unfortunately when they went for those young teenage men, I don't think they would have been capable or had the experience to do what these men did. And I think they went on to commit other crimes involving burglary, rape, murder. Let's just see if I've got anything else here to add. Not really. Yeah, the King of Cups, very callous. He might have children, maybe via rape, unfortunately, or he may have even been married at some point early on, and he would have been like an absentee father. He would have left his family and gone off and done whatever he wanted. The final end result is the Tower. And I see also I get the Sun. So there will be clarity that comes suddenly with regard to this case and to the identity of the individuals. When they find one, they'll probably be like the main guy. They might be able to connect the partner. But I do believe the main perpetrator will be ID'd and publicly. So I hope that these young ladies' families that remain keep their hope, keep fighting, and I hope others will spread the news about this information and try and petition and get the courts to help so that these people can at least have peace of mind in knowing who it was that murdered brutally their children, and possibly other cases might also then be able to be linked. This DNA needs to be processed and sequenced, and of course we want to protect the family that might be connected to this person that don't commit crimes like that are not involved in that, had nothing to do with it. But I would hope that the families would be understanding too, and I hope that somehow they're able to, and I think that they will somehow be able to do this, to ID the distinct person and their partner that did this crime. All right, and that's it for now until the next video. Please keep these family and these victims in your heart and say a prayer that their case and be solved, and especially for the parents that are yet living, and let them have those answers before they depart this world. So let's pray for that, and always I wish you peace.